guys, welcome back to the channel. We are doing another Reddit reaction as we do on Wednesdays. We are looking at r/confessions. Forgive this wet hair, by the way, I just took a shower. My boyfriend's put on weight and it has really turned me on. I have been subtly encouraging him. We do love someone who loves their significant other, regardless of their size. That being said, you do want your significant other to be healthy, don't you? He said he's put on 30 pounds in the last year. FWIW.
Anyway.
He was pretty thin before, and now he's a few pounds shy of 200 apparently. He's about 6'1" or 6'2", I think. Not super tall, but a tallish guy. He's grown out of some of his clothes, and he'll get a noticeable double chin. He has a round belly, chubby cheeks, and even his chest is softening up. In comparison to what he looked like before, 150 pounds on that frame, of course he looks fat, but now he seems average like any guy his height. Plus, he carries most of his weight in his tummy and face. His legs and arms are still quite lean. I mean, 200 pounds at 6'2", that doesn't sound terrible, but I mean, if he's got a belly, that's visceral fat, and that's not good.
It's a no for me.
It's like the worst kind of fat, I'm pretty sure. I realized I started finding this to be very attractive because now I get obsessed about what he eats. I have stuff around the apartment like sodas and sugary juices and snacks I know he'll enjoy. Ugh, I feel dirty and guilty for enjoying it so much and doing sneaky things to encourage him to consume more. I try to counter this overwhelming guilt by making healthier foods or encouraging him to go out to the gym with me, but he never commits. He says he's getting fat. He said he's never been this heavy, always calls himself a fatty, and other various words. That he's gonna lose weight, he's gonna eat less, etc., etc. He's not really proactive about it though. That's pretty common, you know, when you gain a bunch of weight and you don't really want to change your habits because maybe you like the habits that made you gain weight and so you don't want to commit. Or maybe he's just scared of taking that plunge. I don't know. But it is very common, I feel like, because there's been so many times where I've complained about being fat and not done anything about it, so. But when he does make these comments, eating less food or something, it upsets me. For one, I don't like to see someone purposely deprive themselves of something or to be unhappy. In the grand scheme of things, maybe you should deprive yourself a little bit for a little bit of time just to get back on track, you know? Like, I feel like when you're saying deprive yourself, it's something that you need and that you're not having. But excess sugary things isn't what you need, so you're not really depriving yourself in that way or to be unhappy. But also because I'm scared he'll get skinny again. I don't like feeling his bones. He's not depressed or angry or bitter. He just makes these comments here and there. I don't know if he's testing me for my reaction or what. I tell him he's not fat, that he's normal, that guys with meat on them is nice and so on. But am I doing more harm than good by saying that? Everyone has a preference, so if you like chunkier guys, then you like chunkier guys. I mean, not wanting to feel his bones, it's just a weird comment. I don't know, I didn't like that comment. You don't want him to be unhealthily skinny, but you don't necessarily want him to be unhealthily overweight either. Now, I don't know much about what a 6-foot guy should weigh. I feel like 150 sounds reasonable. I know I'm being selfish by wanting him a way he might not be happy with, but I am so turned on. My libido has skyrocketed. We have more intense sex. She likes the extra. Oh my gosh. We're just gonna skip that whole paragraph apparently. I know my obsession is getting into dangerous territory when I start getting mad. It's not my place to be mad if he wants to less eat or drink fewer sodas.
Huh?
I tell him he's gorgeous and perfect. I want to tell him, confess how I love his body, and I don't want him to starve himself. I'm trying really hard to back off and not try to influence him, but I'm dealing with the internal argument of how to tell him this. I want to admit to him, but I'm afraid he'll think I've been up to something to no good this whole time, when it's mostly just me appreciating his body. He seems to be much happier and content and less prone to mood swings since he's put on weight and eaten food regularly, instead of forgetting to eat for half a day when he was in school. But maybe I'm making a false argument for causation equals correlation. When you're getting into dangerous territory is when you want them to like keep getting bigger and bigger and bigger. If you just like the little extra meat on his bones, then maybe let him know that you like that, but ultimately it's what he wants. It's his body, so maybe you should reevaluate some things. I don't know exactly what I thought I'd accomplish by confessing. It's good to get it off my chest, though. Maybe seeing my words will help me assess the situation. Maybe I can recognize that I could be a negative influence. I don't know. I'm afraid my attraction to him may decrease if he gets skinny again. I feel so guilty for enjoying this. It's so uncharacteristic of me, especially since my last boyfriend was a total sports buff. It's a total 180, and I can't fully grasp this new attraction I have. I feel very, very shameful and bad. If something makes you feel shameful and bad, maybe you should get some therapy and discuss that with your therapist, and they can really help you if you get a good therapist. It kind of gets me a little riled up, though, because you know it's wrong and you know it's not good, yet you enjoy it, and that's just kind of a little weird. Maybe I'm just judgmental. Let's see what a commenter said. Obviously, there's a long-term health risk for encouraging him to put on weight. Yes, exactly. That consciously leaving sugary foods around is also pretty manipulative and won't be appreciated by him, especially since you badger him into going to the gym, etc. You're fattening him and making him feel worse about being fat at the same time. Did we read the same story? I didn't really get that. I don't think she was trying to make him feel bad. I think she was just encouraging him because he wanted to get healthier, so she was telling him how to get healthier. Recommendation, talk to him. Yeah, particularly tell him about how you've been much more sexually attracted to him since he's put on the weight. It's only going to help that self-esteem of his. The long-term risks of putting on weight can be dealt with later, but if he's slowly lowering himself into depression because of his weight and you're fueling it, then it's going to explode in your face. Yes. I didn't agree with the first half, but I agree with the second half. I definitely think maybe couples counseling could help because you obviously have some issues, and maybe he's got some issues that are causing this, change. So I definitely think talking to him is good, and evaluating what you both want out of relationships and out of a significant other, and just sort of going from there. This one's not long. I'm losing weight to basically impress my ex. We should be doing this for ourselves, not for validation. Oh, yeah, this is real short. So my goal is to be 130 pounds by June, and I've lost 20 pounds so far with 3 more to go. I am highly motivated because I want my ex to see me and be completely wowed. The odd part is that I have no plans to get back together with him, as if that would ever happen because we had a terrible breakup. It was really, really bad breakup. I just want him to see me at my goal weight so he knows that I'm better off without him. I done lost my place because that made me giggle. You should be wanting to be healthy for you, not to make him be like, oh, she's cute now, because that's just not right. Plus, I want to see the look on his face. I know I'm completely childish for a mid-20-year-old, but that is my confession. I give my friends and family the motivational weight loss talk because they'd probably tell me to grow up if they knew while I was really losing the weight. Edit. I can't believe the extra B in the title. Oh, I didn't even read that. That's so funny. Well, this one was short and sweet to end on. I think it's a great goal for 130 pounds, depending on your size, like height and everything. But 20 pounds so far is great. 30 more to go. Awesome. So you're wanting to lose 50 pounds. That's about how much I was wanting to lose, 50 to 60. I think you should listen to your own motivational talk that you were giving your family about the weight loss, and really look inward and want to do this for you and your health and your longevity, and not just to make an ex look twice, because that's all it's going to do, especially if it was a really bad breakup. Yeah. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. I was taken aback by that first story. I'm gonna have fun editing that one. I hope you guys have a great rest of your week. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!
That's rubbish! That's rubbish! You don't know what you're doing!